trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, for the record, for the record.
What's good, man? Episode 61 of the Homeland Daily, always pushing the culture forward. What's going on? My name is Dane Ramoon, man, and I appreciate y'all tuning in. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. We refer to it as our Monday. This is really our Monday. And let me introduce the rest of the hosts of the show. Let's start off with the beautiful, talented filmmaker. I refer to you backstage as beautiful African princess. Is that cool? Is that like a good thing?
I mean, it's hoteppy, but it's okay.
Oh my goodness, man. How you doing, Liz?
I am tired, y'all, but I'm well. I'm blessed. I feel blessed to be alive and to be doing what I'm doing. Yeah.
Amen, man. And of course, give it up for no stranger to the airwaves, RTV, period. Give it up for singer, songwriter, and producer, Rico Rolando. What's up, boy?
What's up, bro? What's up, guys? Liz, you looking beautiful as always in New York City. But I'm feeling super blessed to be here, obviously. I got my shirt that I did for today, some custom made stuff. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that as well. But whole bunch of stuff in the works, and we got some super, super exciting guests for tonight. So I'm just lit.
Yeah, most definitely, man. And we're not going to keep them waiting, too. We're going to jump into entertainment report as soon as possible. Just before that, though, I do want to ask my people how your weekend was. So we'll start with Liz. How was your weekend?
Listen, y'all, I'm puppy training. I'm potty training a puppy. Yes, you already know how my weekend is. It's like having a little baby. And I had work to do on top of it. So, yeah, it wasn't peaceful, but at the same time, I love my puppy, so it was contentful.
Amazing, man. What about you, Rico?
I'm just working on new music. Obviously, every single day it's inside the studios, but I'm working on a lot of business stuff, business ventures, just outside of music that I'm super excited about. But what's been going on for you for the weekend?
Oh man, I've been really good this weekend, actually. I'm just like working on, I think, the biggest asset that I have, and that's the house. And so I've been doing a lot of things around my house, man, and just getting it up to where I like it, where I feel comfortable. And we've been lacking in that area for a long time because we've just been working. We've been busy. So been working on that. And also we told you, we said it to you guys, we're going to be stepping the show up. And as promised, we got tons of surprises coming up this year. So many that you guys are just going to be, you're going to be wrecked by the surprises that we're going to be bringing. But the first one is that we are officially, guys, on Logic TV. So Logic Channel 33, we are on right now. So mad love to April Cummins for setting that up. That's going to come with a lot. That's going to come with a lot of responsibilities. So let's see how that goes. But I'm excited. It's been a blissful weekend.
Yeah.
And I should note, one of the things I did this weekend was I did release a new episode of The Benediction. So if you go to my social media handle at Before We Wrap, you'll be able to listen to a story. And please check it out. The Benediction for Before We Wrap.
Yeah, man. I'm just going to say it. I said I made my statements already. But I'm gonna leave it there. Liz is powerful. All I gotta say is go and watch it for yourself. Is it just on Just Before We Wrap?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So go and watch that. That's important to go and watch, please. I beg of you. All right, we're gonna start entertainment report. Rico, you gonna jump this off for us?
Yes, sir. Let's jump right into the entertainment report.
It's now time for your entertainment report.
So amazing that this is my life.
Exclusively on the Homeland Daily.
Start with the President of the United States of America, man, Kanye West. Why don't you start with him, Rico?
Absolutely not. Kanye is up to stay grounded in Wyoming for right now. But guys, technical. So sources close to the Kim Ye, Kanye family are saying that they are headed for divorce. So Kanye is over in Wyoming, and recently the tabloids were able to capture these photos by the two, who clearly seem to be having some sort of conversation that is obviously not going well for both of them. And we're just kind of wanting to know like what's gonna be next, what's gonna happen, what's gonna go happen with the kids, what's gonna happen with the whole team. Is Kanye gonna get back his whole mental stability? Now that Kim is, having all these issues, but we know that Kanye did tweet and he said, "I would like to publicly apologize to my wife Kim for going public with something that was a private matter. I did not cover her like she would cover me. Kim, I want to say I know I hurt you. Please forgive me. Thank you for always being there for me." So, what are your guys' thoughts on this whole issue? Do you think that they're headed for divorce, or do you think that this marriage could possibly, work during this
I mean,
time in his life?
I think you said something that was very crucial, and I want to kind of change that statement. I mean, I would change it because I don't want to take away from what you said, Rico. If that's what it is for you, then that's what it is for you. But I think one of the sacred things in the music industry and in an entertainment period is that you have your private life and then you have your professional life. This is private. So I don't think we need to know what's going to happen next. I think that they need to go somewhere secluded and work on them. Like they need to become better. And this is something that I don't know if any one of you guys will agree with me or not, but this is something that affects you mentally when people have a foot in your marriage and your relationship. This is what destroys it. You can't allow people to have a foot in it. And I know it's Kanye West's fault for even going on public display and discussing the whole situation. He shouldn't have done that, because the one thing I've learned being married now for 12 years, bro, is don't allow anybody to have a foot in your marriage. They only showed up to the wedding. They weren't the one holding the hands when the pastor was discussing, like, the traditional statements. Do you accept this person for the rest of your life? And that's what's wrong with this world today. Everybody has to kind of like put their life on the Instagram journal. It ain't nobody's business. They need to go somewhere. The only thing we should be doing, if we care for Kanye and Kim, is praying for them. That's it. Period. End of story.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to say something that may seem insensitive, but I promise I'm not trying to be. I think, Kanye's going through a manic episode right now, and the entire world is watching it. And we know that he has bipolar disorder. We know that there is the diagnosis. The world is learning about mental health and what it looks like to live with someone who is bipolar. Kim has covered Kanye so many times. Oh my gosh, that woman covers Kanye. But what we're seeing right now is a peek behind what it's actually like to be married to a bipolar man. Now, his children are too young for them to understand what's going on. But for me, as someone who's had a family member who's bipolar, this for me is an education for the world, so that people can have an understanding of like what it's like to be the wife of, a daughter of, a child of, what relationship with that person looks like. And you can empathize with Kim. You can empathize with her because this is the first time she said anything. She has held him down, and even in her statement, she was still holding him down. And we see Kanye's actions. And so for me, it's an education. And I hope the world, I'm thankful the world is watching to a certain extent. And I hope the world learns from it.
Yeah, most definitely. And we will continue to keep that story. Just keep an eye out on there. But speaking of learning from situations, we have Megan Thee Stallion. Now, previously she was over at Kylie Jenner's humble abode in Las Vegas with Tory Lanez. And apparently, so get this, guys, Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion were apparently an item on the low. And basically, while at Kylie's house, she kind of felt like Kylie and Tory Lanez were both flirting at the same time. And basically, what happened was Tory and Megan end up leaving the party, and for some reason, he's like, "I'm gonna try to shoot the ground around you, not necessarily try to shoot you," and he ended up shooting her. So that's allegedly, that's what's going on in the Hollywood atmosphere right now. But I mean, Kylie unfollowed both of them, so obviously she's not one to get in the mix. But what do you guys think about the story so far? I mean, is Megan Thee Stallion reaching, or is she justified by what she's saying?
Are we pretending like we didn't know that this happened? Like we knew we knew this happened. Like I could tell this is like the movie that you watch and it's obvious, like it's so obvious what's gonna happen at the end. Like I knew that they were dating, like without them saying anything. We know that that was dating, and we know that at some point somebody was doing something they weren't supposed to be doing, and someone had insecurity issues, and they felt bad about the whole situation. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the Caribbean saying, right? That if you're going, and I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. If you're gonna lay in that bed, you gotta face the consequences that comes with it, because you can't pretend. Like Liz said, I go on dates, guys, and I see the signs. Nobody saw the warning signs with Tory Lanez. Am I wrong?
Well, no, I mean, Megan Thee Stallion saying that she's keeping her energy focused right now, and her next goal is obviously just to put out music and make sure that her energy is right. But I mean, Liz, what do you think?
As the person who is usually quick to defend a female, I'm gonna just say nobody saw the warning signs with Kylie Jenner in this scenario. Cool.
Well, I mean, guys, there it is for sure. Words from Liz Charles. So we're gonna keep it moving.
No, before you move on, man, I just want to ask a question. Would you rather go to Kylie Jenner's house or fly the brand new Boeing 773 Max? Which one of those would you? If Kylie invites you to the house, or you had a free flight on a Boeing Max, which one would you take?
First of all, is there something about the special about the Boeing? Is there something that I don't know?
They only crashed twice and killed everybody on board. So I mean,
oh god, yo, that's a hard toss up. Because for real, like those Kardashian Jenners, they be eating up black women for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I gotta flip a coin.
I'm trying to figure out which one is more responsible for killing people, so taking lives. So I'm
well, okay, guys, let's jump right into Chris Brown. So you know that he's doing the verses. They were basically trying to promote him to do the verses against Usher, and Chris Brown had some words to say over on Instagram, and this was his words. So he says, "What we're not gonna do is cap. I could do a verses off of features alone, so I'll humbly decline. I'm busy doing nothing." So I mean, to really battle Usher, you're kind of going into like warning waters for me personally. But what do you guys think about this? Is he just being too cocky about it, or is he being factual with what he's saying?
What do you mean?
Chris Brown also has mental health issues, so I ain't got. This is the same kid who was like, "Me and Obama need to change the world together." DMing Obama. Sorry, and Usher was his mentor. Like, how rude are you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna comment on this one. Like he still needs to get spanking from his mom.
Yep, most definitely. And you know what? And that is all for the entertainment news tonight. But I'm super excited to bring in our first guest. She's a rapper. She's also an artist, and she made it in the top 3 for Trillers Step Up to the Mic competition, where one lucky winner is going to get a chance with a feature with Quavo and Offset, as well as a beat by Murder Beats. So it's going to be insane. Actually, sorry, Takeoff, my bad. Quavo and Takeoff.
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing. The mIgos. All right. So let's bring in our first guest, Lee. Lee, what's up, guys? What's up?
Hi, Lee. Thank you so much for being on the show. We appreciate your being on the Homeland Daily. It's amazing that you're in the top 3. How did you feel when you first got that far? Is there a delay?
Honestly, I didn't even know that I was gonna get that far, so I was bad excited. I didn't even know. Like, it's like mind blowing to think that I could like actually accomplish something like that. I didn't even know that I was capable of doing that. So I was proud of myself, like very proud.
Yeah, most definitely. And you were actually the youngest competitor out of the top 30, and now you've made it into the top 3. what would it be like if you got this chance to be featured with Quavo and Takeoff on this song? How would this change life for you?
Hold on, you're breaking up a little bit. I can't hear you. Can you
Oh,
repeat
okay,
that?
sorry. Yep, I'm just saying. What would it be like for you to get this feature with Quavo and Takeoff? How do you think that this will change your career?
It looks
It
like
would
she's having some.
definitely, like,
Oh,
it would
there it is.
change my life for real. It would. Can
Yep.
you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you. It's just a little slight delay, but we're gonna work with it. Dane?
That is a more than a slight
But
delay. That's not even a
you guys are
CNN delay. All right, so what we're gonna do is bring her back in and hope that we can just fix the audio issues here, and just get that working, man. But that's Lee. She's gonna be taking part. She's a top 3, right, Rico? In a
Yes.
Triller competition, and let's see if we can hear her better now, because I know we had some technical difficulties, a bit of a delayed. Can you hear us now better, Lee? Is the sound coming across a lot better now, or is it still kind of fuzzy there?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a little bit off.
it's like
Definitely a little bit off.
breaking. It's breaking up really bad.
All right, so we do have a next guest in the backstage. So what we'll do, Rico, is we'll get Lee to step out for a minute, fully, completely, and come back into the stream, and we'll interview her, because she's young, super dope, and we want to interview her. But what we're gonna do is bring the homie T-lyon in right now and have a discussion with him. He's backstage. What's up, T-lyon?
What's going on, man?
Good, bro. Rico, why don't you ask that same question before?
Yeah. So I'm gonna give T-lyon the same exact question. What would it be like for you to get this feature from the mIgos?
It would be crazy. Like they're trendsetters. Everybody, like, they're worldwide. I respect their talent and what they do for hip hop, and I want to do the same in my own right. So being able to collab with them would mean the world to me.
Yep.
There it is, man. Listen, I listened to a few of your stuff only on the Instagram, on Trillers Instagram, and I got like a little siplet, like probably 3 or 4 seconds of each stuff that you do, whether it be freestyling or probably parts of your songs. But I realized in one of them, it seems like you have some type of Caribbean background. Am I wrong to say that? Is somebody in your family from the Caribbean? Are you from the Caribbean?
I'm half Haitian.
Half Asian. In there, and with a name like T-lyon too, like you just can't pick T-lyon and not represent somewhere from the Caribbean, man. So I mean, how would you describe your music? Like, what is your sound? Because I see that you're very diverse, which is Caribbean culture, period. So, but how would you explain your sound?
Pretty much that's my I have 2 main things: being diverse, like I feel like I can do any genre, any style, and then the other thing is I always try to put a positive spin on anything. Like, I want to be that guy that can slide on any song, but it'll have a message at the same.
There it is, man. There it is.
Interesting. When I think about rappers who are interested in having a message and that kind of thing, I think about, they know I talk about J. Cole all the time, but I also talk about Nas. I also appreciate, Common. And so who would you consider I'm not going to do top 5. I'm going to do top 3 for rappers who you think you look up to as people who have a lyrical flow and a message to go with it.
That's crazy. Like, the 3 that you just named are definitely in my top. But what people don't like, they don't expect, my number 1 rapper, singer, I don't care what it is, Lauryn Hill.
Oh yes, yes.
Man won already, bro.
Yeah.
He won my support.
And what has the competition been like so far for you? Being from the top 30, then getting into the top 10, now you're in top 3. What's it like been for you so far?
It's been great, man. When I tell you I'm like a local celebrity right now, like in my hood, bro, it's crazy. Like, cause stuff like this don't happen where I'm from. Like, I'm from Florida. Everybody knows that's like the crazy part of the country, right? And then the town I'm from, like, for instance, earlier this year, we were just rated the #2 most dangerous city in Florida. And
Wow.
people were like sharing it, like, oh yeah, y'all know how we get down around here. Like they were like proud of it. Like there's so much negativity where I am, like you get consumed in it. So that's why I do positive music. So once I announced the competition that I got this far, the whole entire city like rallied behind me. They were like, Team T-lyon, we got you, you got us. Like it's been crazy. Everywhere I go, like people, they're like my merch. Like I've been selling this merch for like 2 years. It's sold out.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it's crazy. Like the city has really come together and like embraced my talent now. So
That's amazing.
I love that, man. Hey, if Kylie ever invited you over to her house, would you go?
No, after what y'all just said, no. No.
But a very serious question, man. Like I know that you live in Florida, and you said that that's like the area that you live in Florida is the second most dangerous area in Florida. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, that's facts, man. They just came out with the report, and we #2.
That's crazy, bro. I mean, like, what do you, T-lyon, want to do to make sure that narrative is changed as an artist? Because you can be responsible for that change. Like, what do you think you're gonna do through your music to fix that? Because I feel that energy coming off of you that you want to do something about that.
Yeah, it's very important to me. Like somebody just asked me yesterday, like, what do you plan on doing with music? And I told them, like, if you don't have purpose outside of music, then it's pointless, because music is like the most influential thing in our culture right now. So of course I want to be the best artist I can be, but if I don't impact my community and other people, then it's pointless for me. So that goes into, we influence politics, we influence sports, we influence culture, we influence all of that. So once I make it with music, I intend to come back here and like just make it a better place. Like I feel like the way they dress up the projects, you walking into a cemetery pretty much. I don't want it to look like that. Maybe if it looks better, people would. So I just want to be able to give back and like put a positive spin on this situation.
The way you talk about wanting to bring reform to your neighborhood sounds a lot like Nipsey Hussle. Yeah. And, you know, in the way that he's kind of like created that model. I love it. So you are... all right, cool. So you've made it this far. Can you tell us, you know, how you felt about that moment? And like, was there a moment that you were like, okay, now I can do this for real? Or are you one of those people who's like, get in, you know, win this or not? Like, I'm doing this for real. Like, is this it? Is it music or bust?
Yeah, definitely for me. I have 2 youngins. I have a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old. Like, I mean the world to them. Like every time they see me on TV or my music videos, they're like, "Oh my God, it's Daddy." So like, I told myself, I'm gonna go hard with this. I'm gonna give it 2 strong years, put my all into it, and I don't feel like I can fail. And then if I do happen to fail, then of course I have backup plans because I have kids. But this is it for me. Like I feel like I have a purpose, and even without this competition, like I hope I win. I believe that I will. But even if not, like it still goes on.
Yep, most definitely. I love that message. What would you like to do if you were the winner? What would you like to do with your community? You said that it's rated the top 2 most dangerous places in Florida right now. What would you like to see changed throughout your community?
We don't have enough people that vote. So we have people that are incumbent in office that don't do anything, that clearly don't care about the people, and we don't have enough people that get up out of their seats and go vote to make a difference. So that's one of the things I want to do, like encourage people to vote, even if I have to take them. Like get up, do something, because we can't have some of these people in office that are in charge of some of the decisions that are made here. And other than that, like just a lot of reform in the community as far as like building things. There's so much, like just politically, like I want to be able to have some type of influence, because we have the power, but we don't know that, so we don't go out and vote. So I want to inform people that we do have that power.
Most definitely. Dane, I think your mic is muted. Your mic is muted.
So over the weekend, like me and my daughter were having like a very intense conversation because she's currently right now, well, she's not there at the moment, but she attends university in Orlando. And one of the things that she was saying was that she's getting ready to vote. But you can't hear me at all.
He can't hear you. Yeah, for some reason.
All right, can you hear me? Can you hear me now, T-line? Are you hearing me now?
So while we're waiting for Dane, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. So while we're waiting for Dane, it's interesting because one, we've just been talking to you for a few minutes, right? But I know Lauryn Hill is your number one. I know you care about reforming your neighborhood, like visually, like if people treat it better, if it looks better, people will treat it better. You care about voting, and you were strategic in that you said you were going to give yourself a certain amount of time. So what I'm wondering is, you're someone who came from the neighborhood that you're talking about. Who inspired you to become the man who you are today? Because this is you a man of substance, right? Like, you're not just out here playing. So who inspired you? What do you think made it the difference between you being a part of the system that is the community and who you are today?
Somebody that you mentioned, definitely Nipsey Hussle, like seeing him come from a convict background, and like that was what he was labeled as, and for him to do what he did with his music, because like if you just listen to his music, you wouldn't think that he was a philanthropist and everything outside of music, but he was able to put his mind to do so much more and to inspire so many other people. And so like when he was murdered, like that really hit home for me. And I just wanted to be one of the people that could like continue his legacy. It doesn't just stop at rap. A lot of people just think like, okay, you rap and go home. But like, what was your the thing that you said? What's the name of your thing, like before we rap or something?
Yeah.
It's a great name. Like, I love that name. But yeah, I want people to know like it's more than music. Like, what are you gonna do with it? So he's like one of the main people that actually showed like, okay, you make music, but do you know the business side? Like, how you gonna take care of yourself afterwards? So like,
we had a guest on in one of our first shows who, was a producer and an executive who spoke so much about that, how much musicians need that education. Yeah. Because like athletes, you got to know, like, what's your next hustle? Because those executives know. You guys need to know too.
Yeah. I love that, man. Can everybody hear me well now? Can you hear me, T-line? All right, perfect, man. Listen, this is the part where we just kind of get like final talks. First of all, I just want to thank you for coming on, bro, because I know that you're doing big things right now, and just being as humble as you are right now and showing up and giving us your most important asset and being on this platform tonight really spoke volumes, man. And we just appreciate you. Hopefully, we can get you here in the Cayman Islands very soon, and we can just like have you meet our artists and we link up and we do some things here. Create some powerful tracks. But before you go, there might be someone that's about to take on the career that you are currently in right now, my bro. So why don't you give that person some last advice before you exit tonight?
My lasting advice would be just little bits and pieces of everything that I've talked about tonight. Having a plan, setting a goal, finding your, like, that's what my merch is about. Find your purpose. Like, yeah, you make music, but what do you make music for? Like, how do you make music? Figure out what you stand for. And then if you're going to do it for real, like, know the business side. Before I even decided to go full-fledged with this, like, I graduated from financial literacy. I made sure, like, I had my ducks in a row. Like, if the money comes, I want to know how to handle it. Like, figure out how you're going to handle what comes with the career path that you decide to take on, and then just go for it. Like, take every opportunity. That's why I'm here today. Like, I didn't even have the Triller app at all. I got a text message from Boost saying they had a competition. I pulled over on side of the road and I made a video right there, downloaded the app. I take every opportunity that's given to me. So yeah, if you're going to do it, give it 100% or don't do it.
Whoo, man.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Well said.
Most definitely. Well, thank you so much, T-Lyon, for coming on the show. Is there any bars that you'll be able to spit for us so that we can know who to vote for during this time of top 3 competition right now? Can you spit a few before we do that?
So you want me to spit something?
Yeah, bro. Spit anything that you want.
All right. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, fear, depression, murder, poverty, racial bias, recession, I was schooled by life. I suspended my adolescence. My childhood was in detention. Defeat was my main elective. It was tragic. Something from nothing forced to do magic. Notice all them project houses were shaped like caskets. Ops will catch you lacking a bullet for who ain't strapped enough. A trap house, it means they can't move, but they still packing. If you get a job, they gonna treat you just like a dragon. You just gonna get fired, be quiet, and pick your ashes up. Get back on the map just to bounce right back like elastic. Careful what you eat, cause that processed meat is just plastic. Careful how you sleep. If you close to me, pick your glasses up. Cause if you don't stay woke, you gonna never know how they trapping us. All my niggas hoop, but they only shoot, they ain't passing up. Then they get out of school and they only shoot, they ain't passing, bruh. They gonna take our fathers and turn us all into bastards. And if you don't get mad, they gonna tell you that you ain't black enough. If you do get mad, they gonna treat you just like an animal. Notice how our bracelets and necklaces shaped like shackles. Yeah, I'm gonna stop right there.
Yo,
This competition, another bar. Thank you so much, T-Lyon, for stepping on the show, and we will definitely have you back on the Homeline Daily very, very soon.
Please, man. Thank you for the opportunity, everybody. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man. We keep up to date with your success because we know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna pray on it too, bro. So appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you again very soon.
All right, thank y'all.
All right, man. T-Lyon, yo, he's already my favorite rapper. Like, I hope you guys know he's already my favorite rapper. So I'm just gonna put that out there. Like,
he said, notice them chains look like they shackles up.
Yeah, I think my favorite was notice how those project houses look like coffin. Like, bro, fam, like that is so poor. Like he's choosing his words wisely, and I felt like that's what we've lost in hip hop for such a long time. And to see someone that's sitting down and actually writing meaningful lyrics and really changing the culture, like this show was designed to push the culture, and to have somebody like T-Lyon on and just expressing that, like I'm literally about to give him like 15 streams or 100 streams right now if he's on a platform, because I'm literally going to search him up.
Yes, he definitely is. He definitely is. All you have to do is search up T-Lyon, and he'll definitely pop up.
There it is, man. I'm gonna check him out right after the show because that was a blessing to have him on. We're gonna continue with the interview, and hopefully Lee has the technical issues has been fixed. We're gonna check that out very soon. She's there. Hey Lee, can you see us? Nah, she can't. Lee's having a difficult time, man. She's trying to figure out what's going on.
Hey Lee.
She looked at us for a second.
I'm trying. It's breaking up really bad.
Okay,
can you hear me?
all right, Lee. Yes, we can hear you. Our last things, obviously there's gonna be some connection issues, but we would love for you to spit a few bars for us. Just for your last intro, as well as after you spit your few bars, tell us where to vote, where to go, and how we can make sure that all of our guests tonight know where to vote for you guys. So let's spit that bar real quick.
All right. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna play a beat. Yeah. Every day I face reality. I had to grow up. This life shit is a game till it's your time and death shows up. And then you wondering what's after. Tried to talk to a pastor, protect myself every day, so death won't come any faster. So what's the point of life? That all the time. That's the shit that keeps me up at night. It floods in my mind. Well, I'ma tell you the point. We making work of our lives. I know how it feels to wonder if we live in the dark. And I know how it feels to feel empty inside. If God loves me so much, why he put me through a lot? He puts the strongest through the hardest. So don't give up what you started. The ones who don't give up are the ones who go the farthest. I be having deep thoughts, and I got a lot of questions. Why every time I'm happy, something comes up I'm stressing. I promise to you through the storm, don't get lesson. When problems come, just turn that shit into a lesson. You gon' get stronger and stronger every day. You got your heart broke, that shit was never a mistake. Your demons trying to hurt you, trying to see when you gon' break, trying to see how much you'll take, trying to weigh you down with hate. I'm here to let you know that everybody got a purpose. Say your prayers to God and then you wonder if he heard it. You wonder if you're worth it, wonder if you deserve it. I know you feeling left out and I know you feeling worthless, and I know that this reality shit, it make you hurt like a bitch. Sometimes I wish that I was happy like when I was a kid. Sometimes I think about my past when it was a real laugh. I be having deep thoughts and they can get real bad. This reality shit, it make you hurt like a bitch. Sometimes I wish that I was happy like when I was a kid. Sometimes I think about my past when it was a real laugh. I be having deep thoughts and they can get real bad. All right, that's all I got.
Wow, man. Wow. Liz, you from a female perspective, Liz, you just take this over, man.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say the fact that you had to say from a female perspective, I don't love it. But Lee, you were amazing on any standard, female, male, all the stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you are the youngest person, Rico said earlier, right now. How does that feel for you to like be with people who are older than you, maybe more experienced than you, but how do you feel like you got life experience still that you are clearly able to bring into your music?
Yes, I do. I've been through a lot with this rap stuff, and I feel like I got a lot of experience in it. I feel like, I feel like I'm like a kid and a grown person. Like I got a grown perspective, got a grown mindset.
That's amazing.
I've always been more mature than people my age.
That's amazing. And you know what, Lee, we can definitely hear it throughout your music. I'm super excited for your future and what's to come. And I know we're gonna be hearing a lot more from you. But tell us where everyone can vote for you, as well as T-lyon. Where is the app? Where can they vote? And when does voting close?
Hold on, can you repeat that? You were breaking up.
How can people vote for you?
Sorry, it's breaking up really bad. My signal might be bad.
It's okay. How can people vote for you?
We gonna find out.
Yes.
We gonna post it.
Yeah.
That's what we gonna do.
We're gonna bring back in T-lyon as well.
Hear you.
We go. T-lyon, how do people vote for Lee? Can you tell us?
Vote for everyone. How do people vote for everyone?
We want to vote for both of you.
Yeah, you can vote for me, Lee, or Sonny at trillers.co/step up. And it'll pop up all 3 videos. It'll have a vote button under, and it'll also have a link that you can copy and share.
Love it.
Thank you.
Love it, man. Guys, we want to thank you for being a part of the show. We're trying to get you guys back on basically when the competition is finished. And I still want to kind of talk to you, chop it up with you and Lee again. And hopefully in a better technical environment. We'll try to fix the technical issues. But we appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for both of you, Lee and T-lyon. And we're going to be streaming you guys a lot, man. You guys have some powerful music. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the Homeland Daily tonight.
All right, thank you guys again. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man. T-lyon, man, and Lee, and oh my goodness, guys, I don't even know what to say. I'm in so much shock. I'm in so much shock right now. Lee's song is it was extremely emotional. There's a lot of emotion. I got goosebumps. I felt like at some point because her story seemed very real. Like there was something that she was going through in certain parts of it, and it makes you want to like cry, bro, because it's so deep.
And so also deep. That it's coming from someone her age. It's just like, oh man.
Most definitely. I mean, she's just so super talented, as well as T-lyon. I wish them like the best of luck. Honestly, it's been a tough competition, as you can see, and they're definitely the top 3 for sure. And I'm just super excited to see what's gonna happen next. I know that Lee is gonna go crazy. I know T-lyon is gonna go crazy, and I'm just super excited for their future for sure.
Hey,
Rico,
Lee.
I love that you are still supporting all of the artists a part of this.
Yeah.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, man.
And it has to happen. Like at the end of the day, if we don't start as like unity, then we're always gonna feel that divide in some way. Whether you're the loser or the winner, you should still be able to say like, you know what, this person went bar for bar on anything that they went on. They killed it and they deserve it. So big ups to Lee, big ups to T-lyon, and I'm just super excited that they were able to be on the Homeland Daily. I think this is their first interview as Trillers Step Up to the Mic competitors. So we got the first interview, and I'm just feeling super excited for what's to come from both of them.
Yeah, man. And you know what I want to do too is kind of like if we have an opportunity to bring Lee back on tomorrow, even if it's for 10 minutes, maybe if she's in a high-speed internet area. I know she's in the background right now. She's listening and she's open to that. We would like to bring her back on because I felt like we need to hear her story and who she is before people can actually vote. So that's really important to me. So if she has a way to come back on tomorrow during stronger internet, if she's using a phone, I would recommend to just go on a laptop or iPad. That's usually stronger. But let's try to see if we can get her back on, man, because I was blessed to have these two individuals on. And we also had, remind me of the last artist that we had on, Rico, from Triller, because she was amazing also. So I don't want to forget her.
Shefali.
She's not in the competition anymore, but she was extremely gifted. I tell you one thing, the voters have the difficult job. That's who has a difficult job because these individuals are talented. So are you, Rico. But like I'm gonna echo what Liz said. I'm proud of you for stepping up and inviting these people on, because some people would look at it kind of like, well, I didn't get in, I'm not gonna talk to you, you know. So I love
definitely. And I think what we have to do is just go out and vote for them. If you loved Lee, make sure you guys go out and vote for Lee. If you like T-lyon, make sure you guys vote for T-lyon. And again, I'm just super excited for what's to come from both of them. As you can see that they went bar for bar and they both killed it. I got goosebumps all over me. So they definitely went over that factor. So I'm just super happy.
There it is. All right, man. Listen, episode 61 of the Homeland Daily. We appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. Thank you so much. Without you guys, we wouldn't have this platform. We wouldn't have this show. So we really love y'all. And don't forget, we are now streaming on an extra platform. So go tell your friends, your family, especially those that carry the Logic service. We are on channel number 33, so you can view us on Logic now. And we got more surprises that are coming. Some big things to talk about that I'm very excited about, but we're gonna wait for the right time to give you your present. All right, but we want to remind you that we're always pushing the culture forward. If you are someone that you think you need to be on this platform, you need to be interviewed. It's very simple. All you got to do is send us a message on Facebook by searching the Homeland Daily and send us a message, and we'll reach back out to you and try to put you on the show. There is some things I want you guys to comment about so we can discuss it in the next show. You can do it on this video. What's your thoughts on of course, what's going on now in the LA building here in Cayman, and that's the domestic partnership bill that it's about to be passed. What's your opinion? What are your thoughts? We want to know so we can give some honest feedbacks from us on tomorrow's show on how we feel. I know that we have to educate ourselves more on it before we speak on it, but we also want to get your opinion. And there's one thing that we missed out on the Homeland Daily, because we always try to push the culture forward here, is I want to shout out DJ Vaughn for making such a powerful statement today on his social media about protesting and things that you believe instead of locking up and complaining about the situation. That's not going to fix. So Caymanian, it's time for you, Cayman people, my people, Caymankind. It's time for you to move forward and use your voice. And this is important. Just don't go behind your closed door and complain about you wish things were better. The way changes are made, if you look at all icons, all of our heroes, they stepped out. They moved in order to make a change, and you got to do the same thing, man. So I want to say, Vaughn, I'm proud of you, bro, for even just kind of showing up out there and protesting about the whole Fidelity situation on the pension. The pension. What do I even refer to it as? Fiasco. Like it's
debacle.
It's going crazy right now. It's crazy. Like these are these people's money, and you guys are not paying them. But we also want to be careful how we speak on this company because it's Fidelity Pension. So I want to be very straight up when I say that, because I'm not referring to Fidelity Bank. We're referring to Fidelity's pension. This is very bad right now, but we kind of want to make sure that we have a platform to talk about it on a different time.
Yep.
But that's it for us now. Guys, final toss before we leave really quickly, and we're going to end the show, man. We'll start with you first, Liz. Sorry.
You know what? Honestly, I'm just so inspired by both of them. But T-lyon, he's almost someone who we could have on Entrepreneur Thursday. Like, if you're an artist, don't think that you're not also an entrepreneur. Like, my dude was like, listen, I already took my financial literacy class. So if I hit it and I make this bank, I know what to do with it. He's thinking strategically. And so I would advise people to follow those kinds of examples. People who are doing stuff, who are really like putting in the work.
Yep.
It is, man. What about you, Rico?
I mean, my final thoughts is just make sure you guys stay tuned for tomorrow's show. We're going to try to get Lee back on for tomorrow as well, just so we can get a little bit on her thoughts about the competition, and maybe she'll spit another amazing bar for us, but who knows? Make sure you guys stay tuned. We're going to be talking to Lee backstage and just to see what we can work out for tomorrow's show, but make sure you guys stay tuned to the Homeland Daily.
It's the Homeland Daily, episode 61, always pushing the culture forward. We love and appreciate y'all, man. Don't forget, God loves you and we love you. Have a safe night. Peace out, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, 7:20. All right?
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you.